Okay, so I'm bringing the madolche profile up to you. I've been having a lot of fun building this deck and stuff. I did have Pot of Prosperity in it. I got rid of Pot of Prosperity because I feel like it's going to be reprinted. And whenever it's reprinted, I'll definitely grab the reprint. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. We got one Pudding Cess. And I do not really care that much about rarity, so there's a lot of like mixed match rarities in here. You have 3 Angeli, 3 Mageline. I only played 2 Messenger Lotto. I've heard people play 3. It's okay at 3. It's kind of bricky whenever you see too many of it. And so 2 I feel like is the correct number because 1 you won't be able to do much with, and 2 is enough to do stuff with and still have plays. Then we have 3 petting and 3 hoot cake. A while back, I thought hoot cake wasn't that great of a card to run. And honestly, I still think it's a bit bricky unless you like actually have a way to play him from hand. Otherwise, if you don't have anything in grave, you're pretty much screwed. But I play hand traps in this deck, so usually I have something in the grave. If not, then I'm SOL. That being said, onto the hand traps. 3 Artifact Lancia. Oh, Jesus. Why is that so... These are new sleeves, so they're like really, really shiny, and it's really hard to see the cards with the light that I have on it. Okay, well, I can't really get the light right. I don't have that great of a setup for this. So the shininess will just have to wait. These are new sleeves, so they're like extremely, extremely shiny. 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. 2 Ghost Ogre. And that's it for the monster lineup. The hand traps and stuff can be changed around. I would say you can side out Artifact Lancia and play something like Effect Veiler or another Ghost Ogre, a Bell, and then something else. Or play Skullmeister. Whatever you wanted to play, you could definitely play. 3 Madolche Salon. Then you have 2 Chateau. And 1 Ticket. The reason why I play 2 to 1 is because that's how it's been for like a while now. If I'm being honest, it's been like that for a very long time. And I honestly think that's the best ratio. You can play 2 Ticket just in case they pop or banish your or your first ticket. That's really up to you. I just like playing 1. And we have Then we have 3 Dark Ruler No More. And 1 Upstart Goblin. You can side out Dark Ruler No More. This is where I was talking about Pot of Prosperity. You don't have to play this. It's a really good card, but you do not have to play this. You can side it out for Pot of Prosperity, whatever you want. And then I have Upstart Goblin, of course. And then for traps, we start off with 3 Infinite Impermanence, 2 Madolche Promenade, and 1 Madolche Knights. I've heard people say Madolche Knights is basically impossible to play off, but with Madolches, you should never, ever, end your turn with a You should never end your turn with Madolche in grave. And if you did, then you either had a hand trap played on you or you didn't play your turn right. You should never, ever... Or I take that back. If you do, it should be for Promenade and Teacher. Those are only 2 cards you should ever, ever have cards in the graveyard for. And whenever you clear out your graveyard, because it's just basically a negate. Not really a solemn, but it negates a monster effect. It's easy to activate. People that say it's impossible to negate or impossible to play are not playing Madolches right or just don't know how to play Madolche Knights. I love the card. It's an amazing card. So that's just my thoughts on it. Now on to the extra deck. We are playing 3 madolche queens tiramisu, 2 teachers, 3 chocolate a la mode, and that is it, or not it for the madolches, my bad, and 1 fresh Sistart. That's it for the madolches in the extra deck. Then you have Time Thief Redoer, Abyss Dweller, Tornado Dragon, Number 101, Castell, and Cowboy. Those were originally for Pot of Prosperity plays. I'm taking this with me whenever I go to Arkansas to go to a locals over there, just to have some fun with it, just to see what it's capable of. I feel like it's going to do great, and I'm excited to get to see some old friends and stuff like that. I can actually do a quick test hand. Mageline, Petting Cessure, Hoot Cake, another Petting Cessure, and Messengelato. So basically with this hand, it's actually kind of nuts. Even though you don't have any hand traps, you can go, let's say, put these down here real quick. Let's activate Petting Cess, special summon, and then activate. Let's say we don't have to deal with any hand traps right now. Let's just say we don't. We're going to special summon Pudding Cess. We're going to special summon Pudding Cess. And then we're going to normal summon Messengelato, overlay those two, Messengelato and Pudding Cess, for Glass Souffle. Glass Souffle is going to target Messengelato, send it to the grave, and then it's going to target itself. Then we're going to overlay for this, targeting Messengelato, shuffling it back into the deck, and then detaching Glass Souffle to special summon. We are then going to special summon Angeli. Normal play, nothing major, just a normal play. Then we're going to activate special summon Hoot Cake. Hoot Cake effect is going to banish Glass Souffle to special summon the Messengelato we just sent to deck. So now we basically have almost a full board. We have a rank 4 play over here, and we're about to add Chateau. Chateau effect, or Chateau, activate Chateau, I mean. Chateau effect to shuffle back Angeli, and then we're going to activate Pudding Cess to detach Pudding Cess to the grave, to then special summon another. Here, hold on. Let's put this in sideways and this sideways as well right there. So we have a little bit more room. And that's going to special summon out another Messengelato. Messengelato is going to add let's add another Chateau. Or no. I'm dumb. Sorry, not another Chateau. Let's add a madolche salon. So we're going to activate salon. And then we're going to use mesh and gelato with petting cess for a glass souffle. And then we're going to link summon with hoot cake. No, not hoot cake. With pudding cess and mess and gelato for fresh this start, right? That activates teacher's effect to then shuffle 2 cards from deck to grave, or from grave to hand, or deck, from grave to deck, to then, yeah, that basically triggers salon, then we can do stuff. So we're going to send that back, and then we're going to add pudding cess to hand. Okay, salon effect. We are then going to set promenade. And we still have a normal summon off of salon. So now we normal summon Madeline to add to hand. Another Angeli. Just add Angeli. So now you have Hoot Cake summoned off of Angeli, Fresh Sis Tart, you have Protection, you have a set Promenade, and a Salon on field. And see how you don't really need Ticket to make a board? Yes, you probably didn't have to have Madeline to add anything. You could have just like left it alone, say we didn't activate and Madeline. You still have a decent board. You have an effect that shuffles back, makes the monster pretty much a towers. Because Angeli basically says cannot be destroyed by battle. Like whatever Angeli summoned says it cannot be destroyed by battle. So glass souffle effect upon opponent's turn. Put mess and gelato back. Target hoot cake. He is now unaffected by monsters. Both effects and attacks. Glass souffle's effect, or not glass souffle. Yeah, glass souffle's effect. Shuffle back one of your opponent's monsters from their grave and mess and gelato. Salon activates. And this is where I honestly and truly like setting either Ticket or I'll set Knights for next turn. Because what happens with Knights is if you set Knights here on their turn and you activate her again, shuffle these 2 back. Your graveyard is empty now. Your graveyard is completely empty, right? Shuffle these 2 back into your deck. And then this one's your extra deck. Salon activates, you get Ticket now. And if they tried to negate Salon, you have an open negate with knights. You can negate their monster effect that is trying to negate Salon. That's why I love madolche Knights. That's how easy it is to activate madolche Knights. I love it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. This is going up on Sunday. I'll be in Arkansas by Sunday, hopefully. And I will try to make a video of my duels in Arkansas and post them next week. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And turn on that notification bell if you want to see more. Or if you just want to see more in general, subscribe. It really helps out. Peace.